Hi everybody, this is Hanna Ostapenko, and the purpose of this video is to demonstrate use the ASP.NET project using MVC model and Razor views. So the main idea is to scrap data about mobile phones from Rosetka website for further processing and analyzing it. The domain area are mobiles with title, price, reviews and popularity like properties, and also link to Rosetka website. So the workflow of the program is the following. After clicking on any menu item, especially after clicking eShop, the program will check whether the mobile XML file for data extraction exists or not. User can find it in the following folder. This file contains all the extracted data from the Rosetka website, especially its price, reviews, title, popularity, and link. So if this file exists, data will be taken from this file for further processing. If no, then program will automatically open Rosetka website and scrap data about mobile phones page by page. Limit is set to 2 pages, 120 items, in order to speed up process. But it is also possible to scrap all the data, more than 100 items, mobiles in Rosetka website. So let's demonstrate how it works. If we delete this file and then click Show eShop, the Selenium will navigate to Rosetka website automatically, and necessary DOM elements will be scrapped, set in dictionary, and initialized. Program also will sort mobiles by popularity, as you can see now here, and then program will click View More in order to scrap more data than only one page. In this case, program will click only once, but it can click until this button exists in the page in order to scrap all the data. Scrapped data will be stored in a list and can be shown on console and also in XML file and also in a database. So now you can see it here that the file mobiles has been appeared and new data has been filled, and also you can find this data in database SQL server. It's here, and also the data has been populated on the shop page. Especially the data has been extracted from the XML file. On this page, page uses the MVC model where controller passes the data from model to the view. For displaying data in a grid view, Bootstrap has been used, and Bootstrap has been used for adding styles to the components. Also, user can click on any mobile phone and look it in Rosetka website. So let's move on. The next tab is Analytics tab. Here user can also see the set of data but displayed in another view, and also see the calculation details, especially the number of mobile phones for analysis, maximum price, minimum average price, and median price. Also here user can see also search. And you can see that search criteria changes accordingly. This has been implemented using AngularJS. About technical details of this page, it's MVC model, and for showing these tooltips, JavaScript jQuery has been used. For calculation of these fields, Razor syntax has been used. Also about the footer, the right section of the footer has been implemented using render section feature, especially for changing some block of the footer depending on the routing. For example, here we find additional info, and on the home page, if we scroll down, we can find another content here. On the home page, you can also find the description of each menu item and the structure of solution. So let's move on, and the next tab is data. The difference of this tab is that this tab this tab page doesn't use MVC model, but use instead the Razor page. And here user can see the data also about mobiles, but in the table view. Also here two widgets are present. The first one for displaying the most expensive mobile, and user can open it in Rosetka website. And the second widget for most popular mobiles, for two of the most popular mobiles. You can see that these mobiles are sorted by popularity. About technical details, as I said, this page used Razor model where file.cs.html.cs is linked to Razor view.cs.html, and there is a difference of implementation of these widgets. The first widget uses the partial view from the separate file, and the second widget uses view component where default cs.html is used as a Razor view and a separate class for model. Let's move on, and if user click on top page, he can see also the same widgets, one for displaying the most expensive mobile phone, and the second widget for displaying the most popular mobile phones. But you can see that first one has been implemented using the partial Razor use, and the second one using the view component. And the difference here is that it uses the same widget without code duplication for both of widgets. But for the second widget, which uses view component, user can specify, especially developer can specify which number of the most popular mobile phones will be shown in the widget. And the last page is the contact page. On the first form, user can send a message, which then will be saved in XML format in the folder. Using second form, user can subscribe. His email will be added to the list in TXT format. So let's see how it works. About technical details, the first form also has validation on the required fields and also uses model binding. So let's see how it works. For example, we also can put irrelevant data and see the errors here. Validation works properly, and if we, for example, put the correct data, and the text message, and click send, user can see the confirmation message that his email has been sent. And if we click incoming messages data,